Definitely more so the last few events.
You know that, Henry, that is becoming the entry of the video.
Hey guys, it's Ash from The Disciples here with yet another podcast. I think we're in the 20s now. Yo.
Ooh,
That's
look at
kind
that.
of insane.
I'm impressed that we've kept this up. To be honest,
So am I. I'm surprised because we're shags. So for lack of better words, we've got Hash in bed. We've
I'm in
got
London. Hi.
from London. We've got Bancroft from not the library,
For once.
Oh, not the library, but also London.
but also London.
Borderline.
We got Gabe from London.
Yes.
Anything else? I don't know.
I
With
don't
a
know.
made bed, I guess.
What a sick introduction. Let's go.
We don't talk about that. All right. We're very good with intros. So what happened this weekend, Alex?
I stayed at home to be COVID safe because we're going to Pasadena next week.
Are
And-
you excited for the YCS?
Yeah, I'm very excited for the YCS.
Is the YCS the Winner Switch event on Friday?
It's not
That's
even a
the
winner
YCS,
switch.
right?
It's a winner
Oh,
PS5.
so
Go
Yeah.
Fringe.
Which
I mean, that's an upgrade though.
I also did realize that if any of us do randomly win a PS5, we're gonna have to sell the PS5. 'Cause
Why?
how are we getting it?
Oh, you're not
Ah,
imported it back to the UK.
Nah.
Are you gonna walk back? Are you just gonna walk back like through the airport with a PS5? Like, in
Yeah,
the grip?
just
Alright.
sell it. It's not in
Alright,
stock. It's very good. Like it's a lot of money.
So once I won a PS4 in a Brazilian tournament in São Paulo, and I had to bring it back to my city. And so I literally just carried the box as like hand luggage in the airplane. So I got to the plane. I just put it like on the overhead compartment, put my bag there, put that there,
Okay, that's
came
quality.
back,
Hmm.
and then like I walked off. Like I got a taxi. I had like a briefcase, my backpack, and a PS5 in hand. PS4.
See, I was thinking about this.
That was packing.
Also, do you think we wear jerseys for this PS5 tourney? I feel like we might have. to.
100%.
I feel like we need to get the
100%.
value out of it, right?
I did it. So for those who didn't know yet, Pasadena may or may not be cancelled. One could argue.
One could
There's
argue.
no
I
access
did go
to
into a group chat once, or sorry, a Discord once, and I did see many notifications saying it was cancelled.
Yeah.
I am under the impression it is cancelled, but.
I mean, what do you mean it's cancelled? There's a remote dual YCS Pasadena.
Oh yes, exactly.
Yeah, we're gonna play
My
that from
dream.
America.
Rude.
Pog.
Bro, when Moffat said it on the group
Our
chat,
favourite events.
I was
I'm like,
done. I was done
Did
when he
you
said
guys-
that.
I was actually done.
Did you
Like
guys see Vlad's tweet like a couple of days ago about how he thinks that so like Konami, when they canceled Pasadena, they announced that they're gonna be replacing it with a remote dual YCS. But when they announced that Utrecht got cancelled, they didn't say remote dual YCS. They said online event. And now we're conspiring that it might be a Master Duel related thing.
No.
No, but we have another Master Duel video on the 15th, and we're still missing like another video after that. It seems
Yeah.
really odd.
The pattern got messed up a little bit because they said that the next video is going to be a week from now when they were doing 2 videos per week before this.
Yeah.
So we don't know.
Yeah. I'm very scared with the lack of promotions for Master Duel because it looks like it's nearly complete and there's been no like trailer release date type of thing. It's really there's not much information at this
videos,
point.
Right? They've had a lot of videos about it.
Yeah, sure, but
like
it's not been
do get
very
where you're coming
public.
from. Yeah,
It's been very
Mainstream stuff, right? Like it's not like just
Yeah.
just kind of Yu-Gi-Oh based.
Konami's a huge company, but
I mean, they've been pushing it a lot in Japan, but
That's
Yeah.
not here though,
Yeah.
Smile.
yeah.
That's the usual thing.
but that's not here.
That's not London, bro.
Nah,
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. The best part of the week was the Master Duel week of 31st of February.
30th of
was the
February,
hype.
that killed me. I was like,
it's too funny.
It's so Sam not understanding it
Sam
for a
not
whole
understanding
day,
the joke, and he was just like, oh.
and then waking up the day after and tagging everyone like, "Is this legit?"
That was Muddy. Muddy woke up at like 3 a.m.
It was Marty. He just woke up randomly.
It was like 3 a.m. It was like, wait a minute.
wait a
It was like,
minute.
something's not right.
I swear.
Ah.
This team.
I don't know if I'm looking forward to it or not. I think it all really like depends on you know the little buddy guy you can have. If
Bro, Arkansas.
Oh yeah, the Avatar.
If I can get a good hero one, then maybe I'll play
Or
it.
mate. They have a name.
Nah.
Mate,
Rage
there's no way it's
Lupine.
mate. That's
Rage
too London,
Lupine.
bro.
No, but they're definitely gonna have like I don't know if it's gonna be a good one, but they're definitely gonna have a hero related card because
Yeah, but if it's shit though, I'm gonna be pissed. I want Clayman. Have you seen Clayman? Clayman's thick, bro. I want to see that. I want to see Clayman.
Wait, at this point, what's confirmed? Just Rescue Rabbit?
No, there was a few. I think
And
Stratos
no
was
one's in
confirmed,
trailer.
from what I remember.
There's Stratos, there's Ancient Gear Wyvern.
Yeah, there's those random
also,
ones,
like-
right?
I mean,
Wyvern? That's really random.
is definitely confirmed. As we don't need to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Rescue Rabbit, bro. The diving
Mm.
rabbit thing.
The Dabbing Rabbit, yeah.
Oh,
Rescue
Dabbing
Dabbit.
Rabbit.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's cute.
Rescue Dabbit.
No, but, so I mean, the good thing that we got from this week's Master Duel video though was confirmation of the monetization thing.
Mm.
That we basically know that you can disenchant any 3 cards to make 1, which is
Mm.
gonna make life a lot easier than Duel
Mm.
Links. I don't know.
Yeah.
I was reading our Duel Links group chat today, and Tristan said he's on 50 packs deep to get a rare.
Yeah.
While in Master Duel you can just craft the card you need, so that's definitely like
It's a
Yeah.
huge
the
improvement.
whole experience.
Yeah. Hopefully the game is
It's
well rounded.
it's really positive.
Yeah,
Mhm.
nah, for sure.
Yeah.
I didn't expect it. I didn't expect it to be this good.
Me
No, I
neither.
didn't.
Me neither.
I thought we were gonna get
Yeah.
checked, to be honest.
That's the Konami tactic. Your expectations go so low that anything that happens, you're taking it as a positive.
I think with the crafting though, it'll be like set based, right? Like unless they.
Isn't- Nana,
It says
isn't
any ultra. No,
Any ultra-
it says
it's
any
any
ultra.
So
it's
wait,
relative-
why would you ever need to spend more money on it? Like.
No,
That's what
so
I'm saying,
there's. I think there's a few cards which are behind a specific pack, the master pack, which you can't craft for, I believe. But the rest of the cards are all free game.
That's
I mean,
where
you're
That was
gonna-
my
permanence is.
interpretation of it.
You're gonna need to buy packs to
Hmm.
get cards anyway because you need to get cards to make other cards.
Yeah, so you need to buy
That's
just
true.
to have fodder.
Yeah, okay.
Or like
Yeah.
you went through in-game currency, which would probably be a thing somehow.
It'd probably
Yeah,
be
there are
some
gems, there are
storage
gems.
like that, right?
Like there has
Yeah.
to be a way where it's completely free to play, but it's probably not optimal because it's gonna take like forever.
Mhm.
But knowing that things are craftable, especially in Yu-Gi-Oh, is very nice because you can just craft
Yeah,
all like
true.
the staples you can ever think of and just like store them in a corner, and that's good.
It's just because, like, for example, it's not even having to be free to play. Like, for Duel Links, if I wanted to play a tournament this weekend, for example, I would have probably to drop like
It's impossible.
1K or something.
Yeah,
Like, mad.
yeah.
While the possibility that you can just pick up, put some money there, and you can get the cards you pay for. It sounds like a crazy concept, but you can pay for something and then get it. You can guaranteed get it. You don't need to gacha your way through it.
Yeah, exactly.
So nah, that was very positive. So I really like the trailer.
I want to do a
Look-
Duel Links video at some point. Not Duel Links, fucking Master Duel.
Master
Smile.
Yeah.
I just really hope that Konami runs it well. Like the game, the client itself seems good so far. Like the gameplay seems fast. The cosmetics seem nice. The crafting system seems viable. Now it's just a matter of can Konami like make the best use out of it with like whatever events they try to make or how they structure the ladder. Like I really don't want them to do a best of one ladder, for example. Like if that happens, I'm gonna
I
cry.
really
Yeah,
think
that-
the ladder.
I would hate it.
There will
Yeah.
definitely be
I
the
think-
best of one though.
I think the two main things are the ladder and keeping a consistent player base. Because if they can keep a player base, then it'll be better than a dueling book, I think.
I
think-
actually,
Assuming it's best of three.
I think Konami that never needs to try to maintain a player base. They always get it anyway.
Yeah.
um,
But
True,
I
that's
think
true.
DB,
Well, like-
DB will still be equally used, at worst.
Yeah, probably. But, like,
I mean, it makes sense because like you test on DB, you make the Master Duel.
I get, like, for example, tournaments would rather run on Master Duel just because, like,
Sure, but like
example,
we would test
Yeah.
on DB.
it's official.
I think
probably DB is good for testing, but like it's not for Konami's purposes. Our testing is irrelevant.
Yeah.
I think
don't care about
also,
Yeah.
for like actual tournaments, I feel like running them on Master Duels, even like the luxury tournaments, I feel like running them on Master Duels got like an incentive as well, just because of the theatrics of it, right? It looks nicer.
I agree.
Like if
So
you're
just-
streaming it, like it just peng.
And
No better word, peng.
It makes it more
Like,
legitimate.
also
You don't have to
beneficial.
deal- You don't have to deal with EB servers for starters.
Yeah, that's
The servers
Yeah.
will shut down every round.
yeah.
You say this, don't overestimate Konami servers. They might be bad.
Nah, bro, Dueling Book is
That's
legit
true.
hosted up in a potato.
Yeah, it's terrible. But I think one big thing which we're underestimating is it being an automatic sim. So there's like let's see for like judges,
Yeah.
and I think rounds will be smoother if it's in a tournament setting, because like the LCSs take forever. I mean they're really well run, but 2 hours per round is too much. As an example.
Though.
Yeah, no,
I think like I would rather it be manual, but they don't really have a choice,
No.
right?
it's impossible to be a
Yeah.
manual simulator. No
Yeah.
sim.
It's impossible.
It's
It
impossible.
doesn't work. But I mean, you gotta get what you would like. You gotta give something if you're trying to get an official platform to run this kind of tournaments.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward. So I think like the next one is about the dual interface, and then the one after is about the event section, which is probably the main one we can get stuff from. So for example, on the deck building one, they had a thing that you can search for decks with a tag like YCS. So you can filter decks like from.
I like
because
that. I really like that.
they're trying to integrate it with
Pretty
competitive
cool.
play.
They're gonna integrate IRL with it in terms of like the meta game because of the way Neuron works, because everything goes through Neuron now, so they can just use that database to put in both decks from like Master Duel and decks from like real events, which makes things very
The
nice.
only one like that's kind of worrying about is if they allow you to search for individual user decks. Personally, like it just depends like to what degree they want to gatekeep it. Gatekeep the information, I guess.
Can't be worse than Scope.
No,
It
exactly.
physically can't.
But that's the thing is like
Really?
because say Gabe's username was
That's not
Genius. Like,
that's a bit irrelevant, Betty, because even if Konami don't do that, I can almost guarantee you there is going to be
definitely.
there's going to be a third party way to access profile and ranked ladder logs to find decks. That exists in every online card.
Somewhat, but like at the same time, if so say like you're keeping like the Dragon FTK, right?
Yeah.
You're trying to keep that secret. That's
You
that's
can't
gonna.
you can't play it on Master Duel.
Yeah, exactly.
If you wanna-
I don't think you'll be able to anyway. As I said, any game that has like any sort of like API exposure has a third party tool. Hearthstone has it, Magic has it. Even known
That's true.
TCG like League, those kind of games, they all have like something that like gets all the data, puts it on a website. You'll be able to search for a username, search for top rated games.
Someone is doing a website. It's gonna be really nice because we're gonna get like a YGO scope for Master Duel, which is gonna be way more organized. Way more organized. Gonna be
What you mean front of
I think
Hero or whatever it's called. Drytron is Cyber Angel Herald. The YGO scope is just a mess. Like nah.
true, yeah. It'd be a YG scoop.
Yeah, and it would be cool to see like the tools that comes from that.
I think one issue would be integrated with a neuron is say you're at a YCS and rounds go up, and I see like Gabriel Nets, and I can just open up neuron and type in Gabriel Nets and see like the latest deck list from like a past YCS and be like, oh, he's on birds, like cool, you know?
Yeah, it just depends where they go with that.
It's integrated.
Right, like for example, if you keep it around right now, and I see a name that I somewhat recognize, I can post it on YouTube and get their last deck profile, right?
I think he's getting at is like say it's not even like say you're playing Gabe, like say you're playing like some random person.
Yeah.
Say you're playing
like,
Tim Chan. Say you're playing Tim Chan.
Like some random.
Say you're playing Tim Chan. You see Tim
Chan.
Tim Chan's Cozy. You can probably I don't know how Neuron works, but I feel like you can search for the Cozy ID on there, right?
I was
Cozy. You have a different thing.
Yeah.
Like your ID, it's like the same way Duel Links works, right?
Oh,
It has
okay,
like a front code. Like
okay. I wasn't sure if you could search for Cozy or not.
Yeah.
wouldn't be Neuron. My concern would be whatever the third party app that comes out will be. Because if that gets filtered through Crossy, then it might be a problem.
Yeah.
I don't think Crosses are even public, to be honest. Especially with the whole data protection thing. I don't think
I don't
Konami
think
will
they are.
ever make it public.
But the only other thing I had.
Are they not? Okay.
No, they shouldn't be. But
That's my guess. I mean, that's the kind of thing we're gonna speculate, but
we'll find
know
out
when
in a
it
week,
comes
right?
out.
Like,
Yeah, in a week or two,
Yeah.
we'll get some more knowledge on that.
Like,
But
the only
I'm
other-
excited.
the only other thing I wanted to say was like, how do you think like the tournaments they do from through it will be? Do you think it'll be best of 1 or best of 3?
I think tournaments are more likely to be best of 3. I think they will definitely do best of 1 ladder. I kind of got a feeling at this point that the ladder will never be extremely competitive in Master Duel. Like for example, if you're trying to get someone to play a new game, it's very hard to make them play a best of three. A Yu-Gi-Oh! Best of three takes
I agree.
40, 50 minutes.
Hmm.
Konami,
Mhm.
the idea of Master Duel is to market Yu-Gi-Oh! The game to more people.
Yeah.
So I can see them just doing best of one
Yeah.
for ladder.
Like best of one ladder
Yeah.
and best of three for events, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
probably,
I'll-
because I mean the
Yeah, all right. So
Go on, go
I
on.
would like if they had, for example, you play ladder to a certain point. It's best of one. Then like after you reach like I don't know the equivalent of King of Games in Duel Links. And then at that point it becomes like best of three. So you'd have like a top rated ladder in best of three. But
Fair.
those things are also like not set in stone, right? Those things can always change. Games change their ranked system
Yeah,
all the time.
exactly.
So especially at the start, I don't want to judge it too much because the more important thing is the infrastructure and how you get the cards.
Which
Everything
seems
else is
that part seems good. Which is
yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So my like thought process was because it's from the outside, at least of me looking in, it feels like it's very much developed by Konami, Asia, OCG lands, that side of Konami, and just by how they like do all the Duel Links tournaments, right? They run all of those. They run all of the when they do their American YCSs, American tournaments and stuff. A lot of the time, like the YCSs we've seen, they've all been like best of one. Like all of the Duel Links stuff is evidently best
Yeah.
of one. So
Yeah.
that's like, it kind of scares me in some respect that like if they do like events for Master Duel, one, will it be like the Duel Links where it's like what 48 72 hour window where you've just got to climb the ladder, and if it's that's
Yeah,
hell.
yeah.
That's hell on
that's hell,
earth.
by the way.
Yeah,
That
because
is hell.
we know they're
If
gonna
anyone's tried to do a cold climb, it's hell.
No, you
Yeah,
can't do
yeah.
it.
because we know they're trying to do Master Duel Worlds.
Yeah, exactly,
We know-
exactly.
Yeah.
So like this is where it scares me. It's again like, so to get to Worlds, is it gonna be like that Duel Links thing, or is it just gonna be like a YCS style event, but it's all just best of ones, like? 'Cause-
Not good options, but
Yeah,
We'll-
like
we'll see.
obviously the dream is like a Euros type event where it's best of 3, right? But
I think
they
I
can also
think, I
maybe
think
have
it's
like
fine.
they might have like qualifiers, and then a best of 3 tournament. I think those kind of things it's very hard for us to
yeah,
speculate.
definitely.
Konami
Yeah.
knows their game well enough, though. I would hope to think so.
Hope so.
That best of one doesn't work in you,
No.
like in any shape of
Yeah,
competitive.
it
doesn't
doesn't.
work in best of one. It's different from Magic. It's different from Pokemon. But like those games have a sideboard, but it's a different sort of sideboarding than you do in Yu-Gi-Oh. A best of one Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a different game, like because like in Yu-Gi-Oh, it's 40 cards with 15 sideboard compared to 60 on 15 on 60. It's already different by nature, right? Your side cards are more impactful, and then you have the fact that like you need side deck to play. Decks can't stop their decks like for the last 5 years around side deck cards. Otherwise,
Yeah.
it becomes a whole mess. The most skillful
Yu-Gi-Oh
part
is still yeah.
Yeah, no, I
It's still
agree.
objective. Like most decks, just in Yu-Gi-Oh are like insta-win decks. Even if it's like a trap deck, it's all set 5 pass, and like you can't prepare for every deck in Yu-Gi-Oh. It just doesn't make sense. You need a format.
How do you
Neither
prepare
A or side deck.
the best of one for like trap decks and combo decks?
Exactly.
Like, I want that already.
It
There's
doesn't
no-
make sense.
Surely the way in best of one is just blind second.
That's how most of the Japanese YCS has been won, by the way. That's like blind second deck.
Just blind second people.
Yeah,
Because
I remember
it's the only
Infernoids
way
do
to
insane,
prepare.
right? Like
Cyber Dragons. won.
Cyber Dragon. I think Cyber Dragon won one. I think Infernoids
Why
might
is
have won
Cyber
that one
won?
as well. Like
Yeah. No, but for example, I think a good example would be like Hearthstone. Hearthstone does best of one ladder, but Hearthstone plays with basically a best of 5 competitive format and has always been. All the things that Blizzard
Best of 5.
best of 5
I
is
mean,
cool.
Yeah, it's always been best of 5 because you have like 3 decks.
It's
Oh yeah.
So like
Oh, okay. I didn't know
3
that.
decks is based. I mean, usually you submit like when I play basically. There's multiple formats, but like you submit 4 decks, because you have classes with like 1 for each class. Each opponent you ban 1 from your opponent. Your opponent ban 1 from you, so everyone has 3 left, and you gotta win 3 games.
you have to win every single deck.
So then there's 2 formats. There's
That's
one
cool.
that you need to win with every single deck. There's the other when a deck loses, it gets eliminated. But basically, it's best of 5, even if the ladder itself is not best of 5. And it has always been pushed officially. So that's where I see Master Duel going. Like best of 1 ladder, tournaments being best of 3.
Oh
Yeah.
No,
I hope
just
so.
excited to see how it goes, right?
Yeah.
Because hopefully it should be out within the next month or
It's
so.
the first time. It's the first time Konami internally develops a game by themselves.
Yeah.
Even Duel Links was a third-party like
Was it?
developer.
Didn't know that.
Yeah. It's developed by like the proper Konami team, the video
Yeah.
game team. Which is good because you can see the
Cool,
quality in
that's
the
cool.
game. Because for example, Duel Links, awful software. It's
Mm.
the most buggy
Awful
software I've
software.
ever seen.
Mm.
Also,
There's so many
fact that,
glitches.
the fact that the PC version is literally a phone screen stretch
Yeah.
is the most bullshit thing I've
So
ever heard.
funny.
Yeah.
Like it's literally just a
There's so
port.
many
It's a
glitches in
port
Duel
from a
Links.
mobile game.
Like I don't get how it's literally just the phone screen,
Yeah.
just with a little bit extra on each side. Like,
Nah, it's just like two black bars, like two
I
blue
don't
bars
get
on
it.
the
It's
side
too
of the
funny.
phone. in the
It's too
middle.
funny.
No one bothered enough to
Well,
like.
the PC version came like it came like 2 years after Duel Links was initially released, I believe. It wasn't
Yeah.
with like
Did
the
it
actual
actually?
release. So like,
Wait, how did
Yeah,
Duel Links
yeah.
Meta
Oh,
exist?
Didn't they all come out in 2016?
nah, the PC version came later.
No, the
Yeah,
PC
yeah,
version
yeah.
was
There
later.
was
The
no
Steam one
PC
did come
version.
later. Yeah.
Nah. But yeah,
That's
what
hilarious.
else Konami will do?
Yeah,
Well, I think Master Duel prospects are
Looking
cool.
good. Looking good. I'm excited.
Right. What else we got for the week?
We went to a regional.
Yeah, as
Oh,
I was
yeah.
as we
Ash
were
went
saying at
something.
the beginning, right? So I stayed at home this weekend because we're going to Pasadena and we're trying to be COVID safe and not test positive. Gabe is also going to Pasadena for the YCS, by the way, for the YCS.
YCS.
For the YCS,
oh,
and
definitely.
then I wake up Saturday morning. It's like 11ish, and then I just see a message that like, oh, Gabe sent over regional, and I'm like, and this wasn't even from our group chat, by the way. It wasn't even from our group chat. This was from like a locals group chat. Said, oh, Gabe's meant to be here, or Gabe's here, and I'm like,
Oopsie.
He's an addict. What do you want?
Nah,
He sees a vet. He's like, yes.
so
I peer pressured him into them.
He peer pressured me. Nah, I didn't peer pressure.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough.
I just had a shit day the other day. I was like, oh, I'm gonna go play some Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
And yeah. But I tested negative today.
So you had a shit day. Oh, nice, nice. That's
Gabe
nice.
Gabe had a shit day and then went to a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament to play Sky Striker.
And I had a blast.
okay, can we start at the beginning? So what happened on Saturday, Gabe?
What you mean?
Like what? Why?
Why I played Striker?
Just start from the
Alright,
beginning. Just start from the
so-
beginning.
So, alright, we need to go earlier in the week to understand this. So, Hash was actually not meant to be in the UK right now, but there was a whole COVID situation there. Because half of London has COVID right now.
Mm.
Yep.
But then his visit got extended, so he was going to the regional. So I was like, okay, I'm not playing. You can take my bird deck. So I give him a deck box.
Because Gabe was going to the YCS.
Exactly.
Exactly.
This is before the YCS got cancelled, by the way.
Yeah.
Like literally the day. No, this was the day the YCS got cancelled. Funny enough.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Yeah.
Tuesday or Wednesday?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I came to yours on like, what day did I come to yours? Tuesday?
Tuesday, I think.
Yeah, so I came to yours on Tuesday, you gave me the deck, you got rid of the expensive cards, and you told me to replace them with cheaper versions.
Because Ash doesn't know how to shuffle. I don't trust him with my Oti Nibiru's.
I don't trust myself either, I think it's a good idea.
Yeah.
Uh,
And then
I saw hash shuffling. It was dangerous.
the worst thing is I forgot them in my cabinet, so I had to borrow everything.
Yep.
So, but going in order. So I borrow Hash my deck. I wake up on Saturday. I'm like, I'm going. I get in the tube. I get on the tube. I messaged Sam with a list of like 20 cards I needed to play Dragon Link. Because that's what I was gonna play. I was gonna play Dragons.
Mhm.
Then I started thinking, okay, so I play Dragons. My Sword Soul matchup is awful because I get Protoss for Darks. My Bird matchup is awful because Warbler beats Seal. My Invoked matchup is awful because I can't beat DP or Window. So, what exactly do I beat?
Nothing.
There you go. So I had a breakdown on the queue, and I started asking, does anyone have any decks with them? Can we head Striker? And I'm like, fuck it, I'm sold.
I didn't even have striker. I had half the striker deck. I had no extra deck. I only brought the main deck because Johnny asked for prosperities. So I was like, hey Gabe, here's a striker deck with no extra deck. Have fun.
Found a whole extra deck. You gotta admit, it was pretty impressive. I found my deck profile has like 7 extra deck cards because all the rest was borrowed. I borrowed Kagaris, I borrowed Hayatis, I borrowed Kinda, I borrowed Afterburners, I borrowed Ash, Imperm, Nib. Shark Cannon.
You know what? I respect
But-
this. I respect this a lot.
It's just literally just me going around the room like, hey, do you have Hayate?
Hayate.
But yeah, then I played Striker. I haven't played Striker in 2 years basically. Last time I played Striker, we had 3 Kagari 3 engage.
Yeah, you had fun though, didn't you? It's really fun.
It's actually fun to play.
Yeah.
It's mainly because I played like 4 swords so, and it's extremely easy. And because bad players can't beat Ray.
I still don't know how to beat Ray. She always
Rude.
Nah, like there was one turn, like my Hayate got Chaliced, my Kagari got Veilered, and my Shizuku got Impermed. So like Ray kinda went like 1 for 3, and it's still there.
We'll get next
So-
turn, right?
It's
No.
kind of like that. I had a fun
Always
tournament.
happens. This always happens. If your opponent doesn't know what they're doing in the matchup, they just
Mhm.
like throw their entire hand into outing array, and you just have like everything. So it's
Yeah.
fine.
Also, it helps that you're not usually playing Sky Striker. You're usually playing
DPE control.
DP control, because Striker cards are just a
That's
means
true.
to an end.
The deck is basically just good stuff link without the links. Hand traps, DPE. That's it.
Not wrong. Kagari is actually just bait.
Yeah.
So you played four,
But it wins
four
games.
Sword Soul.
I played 4 swords, so I played a Striker Mirror, which I
Mhm.
won. Even though I didn't play Striker Mirror for like 2 years. And I won because I afterburners his guy and I used Rose's chaining 1 while his Ray was chaining 2.
Oh,
Which
that's
means
cute. That's
he's
cute.
Because Henry told me that like 5 minutes before the tournament and it came up. So I won. I asked, does Rose do that? I had no clue Rose had an effect for starters.
Yeah.
It does.
Bro, Rose-
Bro,
apparently.
it's not that bad.
Yeah, so it was for that I played Sharks. Sam. And then I lost to PK and
Who is playing Sharks, Gabriel?
How did you beat Sam?
So game 1, I fucked up because I never had Stealth Kragan in my life. I didn't know it floated into 2 guys, which floated back into Stealth Kragan.
Mm.
And then like I thought one of the guys locked into Waters, then I got Zeus because they didn't lock into Waters because all of those cards are fucking shit. I just assumed they're all bad. But then I draw mine, so we take him to the Mystic Mine, then we activate
Yes.
Fusion Destiny, and we do the funny, you know. We DP keep popping things. At some point he decided to stop setting cards, so because my DP keeps popping them, so I DP pop mine and Zeus. I summon Ray, summon Rose, attack. I'm 800 short, but I have 2 chalices, so I chalice my Rose twice, and he's dead.
I don't know.
Who cares?
This,
So
of course.
game
Two
1 you
twice.
Mystic Man him. Game 2 you lose. Game 3 you
I didn't lose game 2. Game 2 like it's because like this game 1 took 32 minutes.
Oh, you did this in game 2.
No, this is game 1. This is game 1.
No, what you're about to say you did in game 2.
No, game 2 we played. I saw I was gonna lose. I scooped.
Oh, okay.
I was
Three.
going to lose.
I was actually gonna lose.
I am
Oh,
a
he had-
Sky Striker. I am
Oh,
a Sky Striker player. I thought I was going to lose game 2. Okay, 1 minute on the clock. Nice.
4 minutes on
Did
the
you,
clock.
did you sleep with 3 minutes 30 seconds on the clock by any chance?
I am not trained. Is that part in the Sky Striker combo video? I feel it should be.
It should be. I hope next time.
I think they missed that one.
Bro,
But
bro.
nah. I basically scooped.
This is
Sam
Twitter
had, like,
content. We need-
F-Zero code.
If you make a Sky Striker spreadsheet, you have a section for Ray, and then like Ray plus engage, and then like Ray plus DPE, and then like there's a section called minute 39.
I mean, game 3, I chose to go first. I normal summoned Sky Striker Ace Ray. I summoned Sky Striker Ace Kaina. I activated Engage. I added Widow Anchor. I made Kagari. I added Engage. I activated Engage. I got Widow Anchor. I made Shizuku. I set Widow Anchor. I passed. And time was out. And yes. She didn't slow play. Like, because we started game 3 with like 40 seconds on the clock. And he was going to lose the game anyway. Because he said couldn't play through it. But it's just funnier to say I kind of did.
You kind of, Sam. Nice.
I would never
It is very funny.
I'll never be proud of doing it to anyone else, but to Sam, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
Sam deserves it, to be honest.
Comedy.
Same.
Okay, so you enjoyed your regional.
I had a good reason.
You got
Please
8.
don't-
I got
Good
8. I
job.
nicked in. It's poetic justice for me playing striker. Like, I need all the help I can get.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll go to Bancroft next. Congrats, Bancroft.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Yeah.
For context,
Yeah, so-
Bancroft won. And
He
if you
won.
didn't know,
Yeah. I want to read you all.
socials,
Um,
we have Twitter now.
Ato, Bird's best deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, my closest matchup was round 1 when I played against ABC. So yeah, that's how my day went. Like, I mean, like Bird's deck's too good. Like
You just played
the
the UK regional,
Pharaoh was
right?
fine. Like
Did
yeah,
you,
literally. No,
Did
I mean,
you
like,
play
there was
meta?
loads of combo. Yeah, so I played Free Birds. I
Oh, okay.
played Virtual Worlds, if that counts. I played
Just about.
ABC.
Infer Noble Knight, who won the die roll, which was very scary.
You play against
I
the
played
dude that I lost to. Okay.
yeah. Played against Dino. I played against Deathsphere, which he also nearly lost to be fair. So game 1 against Deathsphere, he made me start, and I opened double gamma, double nib, so I lost. And then game 2, I said, okay, you can start, and he went Fusion Destiny set 4, and he had Tikaboo. I was like, oh, I should not be winning this game.
Did you win this game? Did you have like a feather duster from so? What happened?
No, I'd no back removal. I DD crowed his DPE, and then
Good
I
start.
impermed his Tikaboo,
Fair enough.
Solid.
and then I won.
Absolutely
And then
solid.
I made a 6-bat Zeus. I went activate Zeus, he impermed. Activate Zeus, he impermed. Activate Zeus, and he had no response. So yay,
We did it, boys.
we did it in the end.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Proud of you,
and that
Bancroft.
was really fun.
No,
did good.
Henry plays
And
Bird.
the pricing was shit.
Henry plays Bird.
Pricing was sick.
Go.
I only top events where there's no pricing. So for first place, I got a deck box, and that was it.
Yep.
The thing is,
So,
right, I actually,
yeah.
besides that, where was it? Where did you win, Gabe?
Canterbury?
I don't know, but that one.
Canterbury.
Besides
Yeah.
that one, all of the regionals we've been to this season, I swear they all had like no pricing besides the man in the
Nah,
box.
the
Really?
one
That's not good.
the one none of us topped had pricing as well. They had like a box or something for our top 8.
Oh really?
Wiltshire.
Was it that
Yeah.
much? I didn't think it was that much.
It's,
good.
it's just because we all.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't remember them. So
And
I
then
thought they didn't get
Wales
anything.
was shit,
Wales was dog.
and then this was shit as well.
This was dog. Okay.
No. The saddest one for me was the OTS Championship because I came third, so I qualified for an event which I'd already qualified for, and there was no pricing. So I literally wasted £20. I was sick.
Nice.
Should have won. Should have won,
You
bro.
had to get a train to go there.
Yeah, exactly. It was cringe. It was cringe.
Else.
Should have fair dodged. There were no gates. At least you have got the train far back.
Exactly. I should have taken a risk. Need to find W somewhere.
Yeah.
See.
So
like,
Hash, how was your day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I stole Gabe's Bird deck. And the deck was sick, and I was sick. I did so many cool plays. I had so much fun. However,
Round 4
This-
hits.
thanks.
Round
not.
4 is the new round 6.
Like round 4. So like round 1 to 3, like the first 3 rounds, which I all won. I think I only comboed with a good hand once. Every other hand where I comboed, it was just I really hope my Tri Brigade resolves, and it resolved. And then I'd also brick sometimes. And then round 4 I brick twice. Nah, round 4 I play against the combo mirror. So I just lose a combo mirror.
I thought it was funny. No,
Yeah.
Cash,
The game was really
that
fun.
is not what happened. That is not what happened. I was there because I had a
I was
20-minute deck check because my opponent had like sleeves which like were falling off, and so it was game 1. I watched Hash full combo, and his opponent went, okay, Dark Brawler, normal summon connector. I was like, oh,
Oh
Yeah.
no.
nice.
I win that game if he doesn't have connector, by the way, because I have DD Crow for Deskbot.
But then it's
Oh.
connected.
I win this game if he doesn't have connector.
That's
Um,
hilarious. That's actually hilarious.
That's kind of.
but yeah, so I lose the Copa America round 4, and then round 5 I brick twice, round 6 I brick twice. Happens, I guess. Nah, deck was good though. It was fun. I had fun. It was a good time.
I think you made the mistake by not playing Effect Veiler. Because Effect Veiler's a level 1, so that means you never brick.
Of course.
Yeah,
But
that's what I learned.
That's only relevant if you draw Warbler.
You always
If you
draw
draw
Warbler.
Warbler,
I always draw Warbler, I don't draw anything else. Just Warbler.
Pissy.
Ah. I need to learn what
Imagine drawing Warbler.
no, I need to learn what Warbler Barrel does, to be honest.
So like my
Just
first
vibes.
round,
Oh, every hand.
first regional I ever
Warbler
played.
Barrel is Ensemble Semorg Didicro.
That's too much for me, I didn't know that. That's mad. Makes sense though, to be honest.
Round 1, first
Yeah,
regional
yeah.
I play against Mystic Manbird.
Of course.
Pog. The
Game
dream.
1 I full combo. He goes Dark Ruler,
Mhm.
Prosperity,
Mhm.
Mystic Mine,
Mhm.
Field Barrier,
He's always better than you.
Goddess Scald Oracle, whatever.
Very much better than you.
Bro, he got you the Mystic Mine. Everything else was pointless.
Yes.
He didn't need to do any of the other things than the Mystic Mine.
It was so funny.
The only way it got more UK than this is if you played Geist round 1.
Oh my god. I wish you
I
played
did-
against
I didn't
Geist.
miss any guys to the event.
I didn't see a single Geist yesterday. Yeah, yesterday.
That is true. Where is the Ultra Geist?
Where is the
The
Ultra
UK
Geist? I
is
think
in
There's no guys.
what I have learned is the closer we
UK is
get to
growing up.
London, the less Geist there is. Personally.
Yeah, I think North is where the Geist
Yeah,
lives.
yeah, yeah. No, but then again, there's Lewis
The,
from Bristol.
the secret village is in the north, you know.
The secret
Oh my
village.
god. Now, honestly, the further north you go, the more Geist you see. But there's Lewis of Bristol, and he's a Geister. And I don't think there's anyone else
We,
there.
we played guys in Wales. I think
Yeah.
actually like this might be the first tournament in forever I don't play against guys. I would play against like some random guys from one. Oh shit! from the creators of Portuguese Alexa, the Google phone just decided to like yes, I'm listening to you now.
Yeah, no, I was surprised that no one played against the Geist.
Yeah.
But
No, but the original I mean,
There's no guys, just like
yeah, a pink top with ancient warriors.
yeah,
Yeah.
I still don't get
Do I-
that.
Do I know what they do? No.
Unfortunately, I do.
I'll only say one thing.
oh, cringe.
When the final standings came out, everyone was like gathered around the like main table, and Bing was just on his own, like with his mat and his deck, and just like on his phone or whatever. And I walk up to him, and his deck is face up, so I can see the cards, and the top card of his deck is Double or Nothing.
Sorry. Go left, so.
You know that like
Please.
so like one of them is like a searcher. It like sends a card to search, and then when the one of them gets added, it summons itself.
Yeah.
And Double Dragon Laws has
Yeah.
also got bottom text, right?
Definition of bottom text.
It does
It
have bottom text.
searches.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it might be the first line of the card, but it's got bottom text. So
It's
True.
canonically bottom text by
Yeah.
definition, right? Like,
yeah, like
no
it
one has
does
ever
just
read that line.
it does randomly just search an ancient warrior card and stuff.
I mean, yeah, the deck searches like the deck ends on like Kira and Trident basically, right?
Mm.
He did say the deck was bad.
But it's also
He did
ping,
say
right?
his striker opponent bricked for like 8 rounds, which I can believe because I played striker for the day and I can confirm. I don't think
I also
Ray
can't believe.
Ray doesn't happen that often.
Yeah,
Gabe,
I just
what was your Sky Striker side deck, Gabe?
Trap cards. Do I go first? No. But I had a lot of trap. Again, you need to understand. I had like once the store was open, I think I had like 20 minutes to write a deck list, create a deck list, and get the cards for the aforementioned deck list. So
41.
everything.
It was impressive.
Euros.
Mm.
Yes.
41 with 2 Afterburn and 2 rolls because I couldn't decide.
Should have just played 3 rows, but yeah.
Probably. It's
was
fine.
it upstart? Was it
Yeah.
upstart?
No, upstart.
No, pros.
Ooh.
You can't play upstart.
Upstart's batting striker. Ryan told us. Ryan was right. Because if you draw upstart, it could be a hand trap.
True.
You'd rather just draw the hand trap.
Yeah, there's like
True.
there's like a
It's actually
50%.
like theory. Like it's actually theory.
My anchor never steals anyway because I never draw anchor or ray. I only draw fusion dust. Nah, I play the
That's
Sarso
what you
guy.
want to see.
I feel like
It's the
I feel
best
like-
card in your deck.
Yeah,
I feel like
the
that's
Sarso
fine,
guy I
man.
play.
Anchor is actually good.
Bro, chill. You don't. You need to understand. I beat a guy two games without actually activating a single striker card. Like for 2 games, I fusion destinied and I had token collector both games. And he couldn't beat it. I had like set anchors and afterburners. It didn't matter because I just had DP and attack. I had no raise, so it was just like DP. He set one, DP pop up, DP come back, DP pop up, come back. It was the whole thing.
I respect it, to be honest.
You had token collector game 1.
No, game 2 and 3. I lost game 1. Yeah, bro. I just pre-sided it, of course. Duh.
Of course, the striker theory. Let's go.
The striker tier. It is a cheater deck. You gotta
It
admit
is,
it.
yeah.
It has all the
It
features of a
is.
cheater.
It is sadly a cheater deck. It is
Yeah.
sadly a cheater deck.
Yeah.
Haven't you seen the fucking artifact list, bro? 3 ignition.
Massive cheater
It's
deck.
not good.
The two
It's
scythes.
not good.
Two. It's not one. Two scythes.
It's correct. She was actually correct. Not even
I mean,
joking, because you need
correct.
the ignition to resolve. Correct.
It's
Taking out
correct.
Strike is definitely not correct.
That's not a good player.
Huff.
Nah.
You know,
Nah.
As-
I don't
as-
have fun playing that.
as like someone who was traveling to the UK and just like experiencing a regional in London, I made a couple of really funny observations. So first of all, Gabe is like straight up just a celebrity in the UK. It's so funny.
You're literally overestimating.
No. You're literally a celebrity. It's so fucking funny.
I don't think he's a
How is it
celebrity.
though?
I just think
Yeah,
we're in London
yeah.
and everyone knows Gabe.
Yeah,
Everyone knows
I know
everyone.
most people because
Yeah.
everyone goes to
Yeah.
like local and everything.
Yeah.
And then the second thing is that
It was a very local regional.
I
Yeah,
can imagine that.
I knew like half the room. It was cool though because I actually like most of the people. So.
Yeah.
the second thing was like I swear like half of my opponents complained that they're playing against a Disciples member, which was so funny to me.
Oh, I have had that one before. That one always cracks me up. Like,
That's cool.
Bro, we're
Although-
shit. Don't worry
The
about it.
funniest anecdote of the day is when Sam's opponent asked him why he had a disciple. I
I was
just
gone. I was gone when I saw
I was
that.
like, huh.
I was gone. I was gone. I was so
I'm sorry,
gone.
Sam. Why does all the podcasts just become us hosting Sam? I guess it's just a reflection of us, right?
I do love
It already
Sam,
is.
but
It,
oh my
it
god,
already is.
that's
Oh,
too
it's
funny.
funny.
It was true fun,
Bro.
yeah. Like I finished my game and I saw the group chat and I just started. I'm like, nah, I'm
Bro, that almost
That would
became my
only
cover
happen to Sam
photo.
as well, but
Nah.
not happen to anyone else.
That was so close to being my cover photo.
Nobody asked me why I have a Disciples mount. Everyone just was like, oh,
Literally, the money child didn't get that why he had the disciples belt, but Sam Pearson.
Sam Pearson did. It's
And
okay.
then literally has a second place on the YCS and he still gets it. It's just like
It's so funny.
too funny.
Nah, but like, if it was gonna happen to anyone, it would be Sam.
He gives off massive shake vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah. But
No.
no, I don't know. Like, it's something I've noticed definitely over the last the last few events, and then like before COVID as well. Like, there was definitely the recognition. Definitely more so in the last few events.
You know that, Henry, that is becoming the entry of the video. Regardless of what you do, that is the intro now.
true.
It's you just
true.
looking away and
I
shit.
could someone coming down. And I was like, quite please.
And the worst thing is that you mute it and then you shushed.
Yeah. I could hear it coming, you know.
Oh,
Oh, true.
this is why we love Bancroft, boys.
We love the real.
Reaction times are too quick. What can I say?
Henry was just making it work so we can do the shorts after.
Exactly.
This is making content subconsciously.
Content brain. Content brain.
Content brain. Let's go.
Oh my god, you literally rolled the timestamp to cut it off.
Of course.
Yeah.
I'm a fiend, bro.
Oh,
I'm a
no.
fiend.
You're actually a fiend.
No
Actually.
regrets. But now, like,
Yeah.
as I was saying before Bancroft rudely interrupted, I feel like, I don't know, we just
I
have
didn't interrupt
the
anything.
recognition now.
We had to stop. We had to stop for that.
We had to stop.
Yeah.
We had to stop for that.
I interrupted by muting myself, by the way. Sure.
like, what's weirder, us like stopping and talking about what happened, or Henry doing that and pretending that nothing happened and just moving on.
Definitely the latter.
He just kept on going.
What about the Spotify listeners, bro?
Oh, they won't
They
know,
don't
bro.
know.
Like, it's gonna start the fucking podcast's gonna start with just like 5 seconds of blank, and they're gonna be like, "Oh no, they fucked it."
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah.
it's too funny, man. I don't know. It still gets me that
As well as
it still gets me that the tournament where I didn't wear a jersey, played on tier 0 mat, and then someone still goes, "Oh, I really like your podcast, by the way."
Yeah.
That one will always
That's-
get
that's
me.
sick.
It's fine. Whenever someone comes, Alex.
I'm cold. I'm hot. Sorry, but yeah.
Sure. But yeah, nah, it's very, very cool though.
Yeah.
Like, you can see like more people recognizing, people talking about it. It's cool. I really, really enjoy regionals back.
Yeah.
Mm.
This has been a while. The first one since a while, because last one we played was Wales, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was beginning of
New Year's
December,
and
right?
Christmas, so,
Well,
yeah.
this was like my first regional since 2019, so this was a long time for me.
And you won it.
100% win rate. 100% win rate.
100% win rate.
100% win rate.
You can't play another event this year,
Not going to
Bancroft.
another one this year.
Exactly.
Yeah, can't, sorry.
I won my first one back, and then I dropped the other one, Henry. So you better just stop playing.
Yeah.
Just
True.
don't do it. Don't touch it.
Yeah.
No more.
Yeah, that was cool. I was so excited for Pasadena. It's a shame it's cancelled. I mean, our trip's still gonna be fun, but it's a shame we
That'll
won't
still be
have
good, yeah.
the YCS. I
You'll
will
still- you'll
convince
still-
Patty
you'll
to jump off a
Play
plane.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
I'm
It's
tempted.
like a-
Still tempted.
You want to do it?
I do want to do it. I watched a video
Jump.
about skydiving today as well, so that kind of got
Did
me
you?
more
Oh.
gassed. Tempted.
Oof.
Oof.
This will happen, and it will be content.
We'll see.
Definitely.
But
Skydiving with the flag? Question mark?
what flag?
What flag?
Ooh.
The flag the flag that you could also just see me through. Nice.
Yes.
Shout out to Flag Company.
Shout out
Nice.
to it's for the Disciples Only fans.
Disciples Only fans, bro. The Patreon
Nah,
exclusive.
Oh, by the way, random thing. I just opened Twitter and they're doing a Master Duo announcement during next week's remote duo stream for North America YCS.
Oh, that'd be cool.
So, because I imagine it might be release date, right? Because that was Pasadena weekend, so they probably plan to announce the release date in Pasadena because of
Yeah.
Pasadena. So I think
Okay.
that's probably a good shout.
Oh, I'm salty by the way because we were gonna get that YCS Pasadena mat, and now we're just not.
Oh yeah,
That really annoyed me.
I might just register
Which-
for the tournament anyway.
What?
Matt,
si-
was that?
It was the that promo card Amoeba.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Whatever that one
yeah.
is, but
I
they
know
did
what
like
you
a
mean, yeah.
full size mat for it, and that looked peng. Like, and it's
That's
easy.
cool, that's cool.
That was definitely going to like Japan
That
on
was
one of those
supposed to be-
shipping things. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
oh,
easy money.
one,
Yeah.
the one
I
Japanese
think-
guy who buys my stuff.
yeah,
There you go.
Kento.
The only
Yeah.
participation map that I really want is the 3v3 map with like the gold cards from GX on it. I think those are really cool.
Oh
Those
yeah,
ones
yeah.
sick,
The
man.
3v3 map, yeah, those are really nice.
Yeah, that mat is nice. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, I don't know. It's still triggered, but we'll have a good time. Are we gonna make content still?
The way is definitely going.
Yeah, we'll do something, I guess. We'll still probably play like 2 tournaments, probably decently sized.
Hmm.
We can farm Insta stories. We can do the flag in cool places.
Yeah.
We can flag at Venice Beach, flag at the Hollywood sign, flag skydiving. It's fine.
Flagging theme
Okay.
parks, easy.
Exactly. True. Oh, yeah. I'm
flag-
excited, man. It's gonna be so fun.
And we-
Flag in the air because it's see-through.
Alright, so
Pog.
the one thing though is that if I did shit at the YCS, I would be disappointed, and the week after I wouldn't be having a good time in Pasadena. Now
Mm.
I physically can't get disappointed because I can't drop from a tournament if the tournament doesn't happen.
Exactly.
So for the whole trip enjoyment, it might actually be a plus.
Mm.
No, it probably
I
will.
think I don't even know if I was like looking forward to playing the event or not. I think I was more looking
Yeah.
forward to just like meeting American people, and like
Yeah.
just like
Why would
having
you-
a laugh
why
at
would you
YCS.
why would you ever be excited to meet Americans?
You know that 50% of the viewership of this channel is American. You gotta maintain it, Hash.
Yeah.
No
Oh.
Americans lander here.
Yeah, and even if we talk
Uh,
about how much we hate
oh.
Americans sometimes, we have to acknowledge that we don't.
Land of the free. My
Even
bad.
though I'm terrified of having any small insurance.
Oh, true. Oh,
mm.
cringe.
And I
Yeah,
am
that's
jumping off a plane, by the way. Just to make sure. I'm jumping off a plane with no insurance.
You're jumping off a plane with no insurance. Good luck.
I mean, it's not like the insurance would
But then-
cover it, would it?
No, well,
That's true.
let's be real. If you're like getting an injury while jumping out of a plane, you're probably dead, isn't it? Like,
Yeah, if I'm dead, then the insurance.
Yeah, true.
yo, wait,
If
Gabe,
you're dead, you're dead. You know.
Gabe, can we get it on video, by the way? If you die, can I have your cards?
Sketchy one. Because I might have more money in Yu-Gi-Oh cards than like in actual patrimony, so I think my family kind of needs it, you know? I think it's kind of rough to them. If I give them like the £2 in my bank
Fair
account instead of like the $5 in Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Only
Seems
5
like
grand.
kind of
That you're being
I d-
pessimistic there.
Oh, I don't
It's
know.
definitely more than 5 grand.
I never made the estimate.
Start writing your will, Gabe. Start writing your will.
Yeah, because honestly, when I think about like if I was going to that YCS hall with my deck, I'd be terrified.
Wait. Open Firefox.
Yeah.
Sky diving survival rate.
Oh, is that over 99%?
It's actually it's 0.001%.
Oh, survival? Oh, there we go. We're definitely dying. Good luck.
Survival. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Nah, the death rate is 0.001.
Yeah, nah. I mean, it's not the most risky activity, even though it's risky conception.
It sounds risky. I'd
Nah,
be,
you-
I'd be scared. I'd be scared.
You guys should do bungee jumping.
Yeah.
No, that one terrifies me more.
Bungee just actually terrifies me.
Yeah.
There's like technology now where you can do bungee jumping like magnetically. So there is nothing you're falling on.
Really? Nah, please no.
That's BS, bro. What do you mean?
I was like,
It exists.
No.
I was like,
Yeah. So
yeah,
you're basically just free falling. You're
No.
basically
How about no?
Nah, I
bungee
okay.
jumping's fun.
Once we're done
But, like,
recording with
magnets,
this, I'm
no.
gonna screen share videos of that until we decide that we don't need to do this. Or Hash does. One or the other. Or one or the other.
I'm terrified. I would never do that.
No, can't do that. Imagine jumping towards the ground.
Why would
When you jump
do
out of a
that?
plane, it's fine because you're like
Towards the
looking.
ground.
You're like, ooh, nice view.
If I sell both my playmats, I can afford it and like a whole day of food. So please, if you want 2 Flanders mats, no, give me a shout. PM on Facebook. 70 quid. It's 75, but for the Disciples podcast, 70. Okay, it's like.
Or
Undercutting me.
And then, you already sold yours, didn't you?
or PM the
It's
disciples.
true, but you know.
How can I undercut you if it's already sold?
I will sell them for
Should
you,
be a
Gabe.
guy that said that he would buy it off me, and then posted on your page saying, "Yeah, interested. We have a deal. Buy it, please."
Oh,
How much did you sell them for, Henry?
80, which I think is fair to be
Yeah,
honest.
80 is good. 80 is good.
Like they've been selling for like hundreds, well, as like 100 on eBay.
I sold one for 100, but like it's at the same week I sold one for 100. Most of them are going for like 75, 80 already. Is yours one still there?
Really?
Back?
Okay. I'm surprised it's.
I'm surprised
Oh, I
it's that high.
don't know where it is. It's somewhere down there.
I expected less because I have like 3 of the fucking Ignister ones still, but like they're literally like 20 quid.
Oh, they're
Normal ones.
20.
Yeah, but people
Yeah.
really like the Flunder one. I guess the art's cool.
Little bird, isn't it?
I didn't get it. Yeah. Yeah, birds.
Birds.
The wrong bird deck, but oh well.
Yeah, I think provided Tiff wins the back to duel, I'm trading it for a life twin mat.
Pretty good deal.
That's what I want. Because I want all of the back to duel mats, because I've got 4 of them so far. I need 2 more.
Fair enough.
Really? How many other? There's 6.
There's just 6, yeah.
There's 6.
Crazy.
Yeah, because there's the 3 dragons and then the 3 life twins, right?
We've been back to duel 6 times, guys. 6 times.
Exactly.
6 times.
We've
And
been-
somehow
There's-
Avengers
There's
against
Well,
3 different live twin mats.
Yeah.
Weebs.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I sold 2 of them, and then I think it was 4 field centers to Kento for like 400 or something.
Fair enough.
That was mad. Actually mad.
Kento's a real one. We love
Kento's such a G. I love Kento. It's when he
Oh,
just
that's
says
right,
like
that was
hi.
mad.
He starts every message
Hi.
with like hi or something. It's just hi, I am Kento. I love it. I love it so
I love
much.
the introduction. The
Yeah,
introduction
every
is
single
nuts.
time I love it. It's so much.
It just gets me. Because like,
I think it
I've sold to him like 5 times already, and every time he still introduces himself. And I'm like, I know you.
I love it. Have you got anything else to talk about?
Mainly. There's
oh.
some online tournaments, but like, no one really cares.
Yeah, we don't care either. There's
Yeah.
there's if you're in America, we're going to a PS5 tournament on
True.
Friday.
Gameology, right? Something like 10 minutes from Pasadena.
Gameology, yeah.
Oh.
So if you're there and you want to get Gabe to sign your dragon cards, do it because it'll be funny.
I will sign Heretic Seal.
But
I'm still waiting for the day someone asks.
Sky Striker card.
That's true. I can also sign the Sky Striker Ray now.
And the Warbler, bro.
Definitely qualify.
And
And the
the
one. No,
Warbler.
I'm qualified. I want to sign Sky Striker Ray.
You
Please,
want
that's
to?
that-
Oh my god.
That will make my day. If someone comes before Ray, like, oh, you're my favorite striker player. That's what I need.
I feel like Marcus
I-
would
I-
take offense to that.
Nah. I need Ryan and Marcus to recognize me. It's the next step.
Ryan is gonna unrecognize you when he sees the deck profile. Like,
I haven't watched that deck
Right,
profile
right,
yet,
True.
Oh, haven't you? Oh,
but I know it's gonna be
surprised.
funny. I know it's gonna be.
It is
a banger.
funny.
It's
It
gonna
is
be a
funny.
banger. That's
It
all I
is
know.
recorded at 11:30 at Nando's, where the manager tries to kick us out.
Love that for us. Love that.
Yeah.
It's Disciples energy. Like,
Exactly.
100%.
That's all we need to see. Well, calm. Anyone else got anything to say?
nope.
No, sense my lips.
Should be it.
Podcast maybe scuff
Alright.
next week.
Yeah.
Because we're
Maybe a
gonna.
late one.
It may be late because we're gonna record it in America after the YCS. So
YCS.
yeah,
What's
after the
YCS?
YCS. So we'll see how it
Oh,
goes.
YCS.
It might be the in-person one. Maybe we get the tripod because we bought a tripod.
Mm.
We get a camera. We sit like the 9 of us in the living room, and that's the podcast.
Yeah. So I was thinking, right? I was actually thinking. I feel like we just sit in the living room. There could be
Yeah.
someone sleeping on the sofa behind us,
Baggy.
and we just have like whoever's awake at like 7 a.m. just like recording a podcast because we're gonna be fucked, aren't we? Let's be real.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm down. Anyway,
That's cool.
thanks for watching. Shout out to who is it? Sponsors always. Mike from the Brotherhood. We love you, Mike. Metamats, Card Market. Not Gamers Apparel. Not the Flag Company either. Apparently anything that's fabric is just doomed. And yeah, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.
Yeah.
Smile.